Namaskar. Welcome to Bharat Blissful Wisdom. This is continuation to previous video on tolerance of Indians. In this video, let us try to give answer to millions of question on how Indians achieve such great tolerance. How there is such a great tolerance in Hinduism? This is the question. Now let us look into it. No doubt, Hinduism is the synonym of religious tolerance. The degree of their tolerance is amazing and wonderful. How? Means Hinduism is a socio-cultural system and lifestyle that is designed by rishis, the enlightened masters who reached the superconscious state. They are beyond I, mine, you, our, etc. For them all are one. Fortunately, very fortunately, Hinduism never fell into the decisive scope of religious leaders. That is one of the reasons. The concept of worshipping God in various forms is deeply rooted in the inner space of Indians. It is very difficult to erase it from them. Therefore, it is easy to accept one more form to the existing list of gods and deities. Thus, the concept of many gods sowed the seed of tolerance in Hindu. Hinduism always says, follow any path, God is one. Hinduism never was a reason for religious conflicts. Another reason, in its voluminous spiritual literature, one cannot find any conflict creating statements. It always proclaims universal peace and welfare of the world, like Vishwa Shanti. All their prayers are for universal peace. Usually all Vedas they say, Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu, Sarva Mangalani Bhavantu. Let all the people be happy. Another reason, there is no concept of conversion in Hinduism. Any person can adopt that kind of lifestyle and choose the path, a deity as he likes. The deity may be what he is following and continue his spiritual practice. People can easily exit from this religious practice and choose any other religion. No one makes any kind of objection. They don't even question how, why, when and so on about changing religion or changing path. It is just like the freedom of Western culture. If a person changes his car, his wife, no one questions them in the West. In the same way, in India with regard to religious practices, that much of freedom is given. And one French author, Francis Gautier, says, Hindus never try to convert others to their own religion, not even by peaceful means. This is wonderful. Another one, core of Sanatana Dharma is pure spirituality. Hinduism is like a perennial river. No one knows when and where it originated, where and when it ends. It just flows blissfully. It is there, that's all. Anyone can go into the river, take a dip, collect the water as much as he likes or he is capable to carry with him. It is not compulsory to enter into the river. River never compels anyone to come into it. It blissfully flows. If anyone is truly thirsty, that person, it can satisfy his thirst. A true spiritual seeker finds the perennial flow of spirituality and can jump into it. He directly falls into the loving lap of spirituality, the Hinduism. Both house of enlightened masters will appear once they fall into the lap of spirituality, that is Hinduism, and they take care of the seekers. A Hindu never disrespects verbally or non-verbally God in any form, any name, anywhere in the world. If a stone is shown with a name and say that it is God, Hindus worship with awe and adoration. How can such Hindu disrespect God in a complete form with a systematic pattern of worship? Impossible. A person who can bow in front of a small stone of 6 inches can never disrespect God in any form. This is important. He believes in cosmic power, cosmic consciousness, the God. His attitude towards the concept of God is unchangeable, immutable. Another one, absence of rigid commandments, fixed belief of one God in many forms, and various options to choose the path enriched the religion with divine virtues of tolerance, compassion, and concern for others. The belief of God is one in different forms pervading the universe made the tolerance an essential trait of Hindus. If not, there is no meaning in the fundamental theory of God is one, but all forms and paths but paths and forms that lead to God are many. This principle holds good only to Hindus. A very significant and peculiar feature of Hinduism is absence of I, mine, ours, you, etc., etc. in any of the rituals or religious practices. You take Vedas, it gives like that. Absence of I makes the religion universal and it will not provoke jealousy in others or insecurity in others. The usual prayers of Vedic literature, which are practiced regularly, say, may all the men and other living beings be happy, may none be subject to misery, may the wicked become virtuous, may the peace is established on the planet Earth. This is the basic prayer in Vedas. This attitude is another reason for tolerance and acceptance of every belief and custom in the world. Indians tolerate anything or any person if it is introduced to them as God. This noble trait, this noble quality is deeply established in their inner space. It is impossible for a Hindu to hate or disrespect any name or form of God. Even in the dream, Hindu cannot hate any divine form, any divine name. The ancient rishis, the spiritual masters, were so intelligent that they sowed the seed of tolerance some thousands and thousands of years back. Now it became a mighty banyan tree with a strong and deepest root system. This cannot be destroyed by any force or any weapon in the world. That's all in this video.